Okay.
Guys are already shopping. We just walked in the door.
Alright, folks, you can also take as many pictures as you want. If you don't have a camera, I can sell you one up front. Let's get this inventory preview started with what we all need in the morning. Who here is my coffee drinkers?
Yeah.
Usually you have to ground the cup yourself. And when I mean a cup, I mean a cup, because eventually you get too tired to make another one. This right here is our industrial coffee grinder.
Oh my.
All you gotta do is take your coffee beans as such, pour them up at the top, turn this wheel right here. Just like that, you have enough coffee to keep the entirety of St. Augustine awake. Just be sure not to drink it all in one sitting, it is bad for the heart. This right here costs around $12.80. Do I have any takers?
Too much work.
Oh, you're rich folk. Alright, well you, sir, happen to look like you like music, don't you?
Yes.
What's your favorite kind of music, sweetheart?
Kind of don't exist yet.
Yeah. Folk music.
Oh, I see. Well, personally, I do like myself a bit of a waltz. The problem is I have to find the venue. I have to find the date, the dress, the accessories, and I gotta make sure that the band is good. Because if the band ain't good, then what was the point to the whole adventure? This right over here is our Edison home phonograph. All you gotta do is pop a wax cylinder inside, crank the crank, flip a switch. And just like that. This right here is After the Ball by Charles K. Harris. It was the best hit that year when it came out, and it was sold over 2 million copies of sheet music. Inside right now is the wax cylinder. That is what's playing the music. This, however, is the wax cylinder case. On the inside, you can see that there is a piece of fabric that would cover it up so that way it would not get damaged. We're in the middle of Florida. How this thing hasn't melted yet is surprising to me, but I'm gonna put faith into the system. These cylinders themselves cost around 2 to 19 cents, depending on how popular the song is. I'm guessing how much the Edison itself cost?
$15.
15? Any other guesses?
No.
10?
But the coffee maker is 12. I'd say a little more.
I would say around 8.
$32.
Oh, dang.
It was coined in as a luxury item and is the latest technology. You'd be interested in one?
No, thank you.
I'll buy you a cylinder. You have to buy your own phonograph.
Now, what's your name, sweetheart?
Zoe.
Miss Zoe. Can I see your hands for a moment, sweetheart? Oh, bless your heart. Your hands must hurt.
No.
I'm plucking every single kernel off the cob just to feed Lizzie the chicken.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
Right here is our one whole corn sheller. All you gotta do is take the corn as such, pop it in here. If you want to come on over, go, go, go. Grip onto this right here, push it towards. Come on, baby. Oh, hang around, can't move it. Come on, every single kernel right off the cob.
Oh my gosh.
Push down to the bucket, just like that. Slowly but surely, out the other end, I'll take over.
Okay, that's your new chore, Zoe. You go feed the hens.
Oh, there. It's all gone.
Completely clean corn cob for all to see. Now you have the corn for your livestock, but you also have this. You can use this to scratch your back, brush your teeth, kindle for your fire. If it was a bit longer, sir, a corn cob pipe. Miss Zoe, do you have to go to the bathroom, sweetheart? No? Here. Take this just in case. This right here costs around $12 to $15, depending on what kind of upgrades you get. You saw how easy it was. Even a kid could do it. Y'all be interested in one?
No, we don't have any chickens.
And we use leaves for the bathroom.
Alright, I can tell the hesitation buying a lot of this. Money's the problem, ain't it?
Yes.
We have an in-store accountant. His name is Mr. Cheatham.
Hmm?
Mr. Cheatham, he'd be more than happy to sign your name up on a tab of in-store credit. You can buy as much as you want, pay it off later with interest. Unfortunately, ladies, we were not allowed to get credit. That's how y'all
Gotta
know.
bring your husband.
Nudge the men folk a bit, or I can hand you the pen and paper and turn the other way. anything for sale. And of course, we not only handle all of our general goods, we also just so happen to deal with all of your news, such as your births, deaths, marriages, divorces, politics. We even deal with your gossip.
Ooh.
I do like myself a bit of gossip. In fact, right around that potbelly stove that we use every once in a blue moon, there was talk of a man by the name of Henry Ford. This Ford, he's been going on and on about this newfangled automobile he's going to make, the Model T. Says that it's going to outbid the horse and buggy and make it to where common folk like me would be like you rich folk running around in an automobile. I could pay 22 cents an hour plus commission. Those things probably cost around $1,000 each, so you can see how that's going for me. Of course, I ain't going to rag on anyone who manages to get one. See, they usually come here for their medication. That's right. Want to get some custom made from a nosy pharmacist who's going to tell everyone about your business. You can come here and get something popular, then blame it on your cousin. It probably didn't exist. Like, miss, if you have any worms in your stomach, we have Dr. Thatcher's worm syrup.
I wish.
Just need all 3 bottles in order to read the directions. Ma'am, you have a bad case of the coughs, we have Dr. Thatcher's other creation, laxative cough syrup. Yeah, you got a problem upstairs, you have one downstairs. So, do you brush your teeth often, sweetheart?
Yes.
Good on you, Milk of Magnesia toothpaste.
Ooh.
It'll clean your top and bottom and it tastes as good as it sounds. We also have Dr. Grove's Chill Tonic. Y'all have any fussy babies at home? Use it for that, we'll put them right to sleep. If you might have rain alcohol in there, you might take a few sips yourself. And we also have Vaseline. If you have any dry or itchy skin, this will patch you right up. And it was used by Queen Victoria herself. Y'all be interested in a can that'll last you a lifetime.
Yes, actually, we need
I
that.
was saying, we use Vaseline.
Lovely. Now, I can tell that you still all look fit as a fiddle, but I noticed that ladies, y'all are showing their ankles.
Uh-oh.
You know that's a big no-no, especially the sheriff right across the street, right?
Uh-oh.
Well, we happen to have a line of shoes right over here. Now these shoes, granted, looks a bit small and slender, but that's because these are the displays. See, we have an in-store carver that would come in and measure out your foot. He'd custom make you a pair of any of the ones you see up here and in any color you want. Brown, white, or black. Y'all be interested in a pair of each, ladies?
No, thank you.
You don't have any in red?
That's too obscene.
If you are interested in this, Zoe, we do make little ones so you can put them on your baby dolls.
Oh.
Oh, that would be cute.
Though I am curious, do you know how to bake bread at all? No. Good on you, this has instructions. This right here won a blue ribbon in the St. Louis World Exposition Fair in 1904. This is our universal bread mixer and kneader. See, all you have to do is follow the instructions on the top. Yes, sir, there are instructions, which means you can learn to bake bread too. Put in all the ingredients, cover it back on up, and turn the handle. You can make 4 loaves of bread in the time that would usually take to make one. You ain't even have to take out to knead it because it needs inside. Would y'all be interested in one? It's only $1.79.
No, thank you.
Say yes.
We don't have that kind of money.
You can't afford something that's $1?
I mean,
Her husband has all the money and he's not with us.
$1.1908.
Hey, I'm making a lot more than $1 a day.
What's she making
man.
there?
I don't make nothing today.
Sir, you're asking me to do math, and I need to count money in order to do math. And as you can see, I clearly ain't getting any. Because y'all are a tough sell, y'all know that?
Oh, thank you.
But do y'all get your milk delivered like everyone else, don't you? Which means, you know, you gotta wait for the cream to rise to the top. Takes about a day and a half, no one has time for it. This right here will do it in 25 minutes. This is our Delaval cream separator. In fact, look at the advertisement. You can be as happy as Mama watching her baby wander off into the woods. Just pour your milk up at the top and then simply turn the handle. It does take a moment to
Oh.
gain momentum. But
She meant to slowly, literally. There goes the flabby arms.
That will create centrifugal force. The more you do it, the faster it'll go, thus creating such force that rips the cream from the milk. The milk is so heavy that it goes at the bottom. The cream is so light that it sticks to the sides and goes at the top. Of course, you're going to want 2 buckets like in the advertisement, because if not, all your hard work will end up on the floor, and you'd have to do that for around 25 minutes. you gonna do with all that cream?
I don't know.
We're lactose intolerant.
You're gonna put it in your coffee.
Put in your coffee, of course. But perhaps I can interest you on the latest health craze, the milkshake.
Oh
Ooh.
boy.
Yes, miss, you do look fun at parties, but no, it's not a martini maker. Of course, you put in your ingredients like your cream, your ice chips, your sugar. Sir, what's your favorite flavor?
Vanilla, yeah.
What about you, Miss Zoe?
Chocolate?
Lovely, that's why we have two. You could put one of each inside, or perhaps two of the same flavor. Then you put in the one important ingredient that makes it a health beverage. Y'all know what that is, right?
Milk.
Ain't wrong, but it's
No.
in the nuts.
Water?
I don't know.
I mean, ice is technically water, so you ain't wrong, but it's something else.
Oh, ice. Duh.
Liquor.
Oh.
Oh, I was thinking
sorry.
rum. One rum flavor.
Hey, brandy, bourbon, whiskey, moonshine, rum is usually draw the vanilla flavor you like from the bean. Of course, you put in a few doses just for yourself, half for any children. You want to put them to sleep, not kill them. You want the sweet sounds and the noisiest milkshake maker? CD right, just
Oh my gosh.
Well done.
If y'all couldn't hear that, then we do have hearing horns right over there. There is a reason this thing is bolted down to the floor. The only reason I know it's called noises is because when you use it, you can't hear anything from a half mile away. This right here costs around $9.60. If you buy one of these and let you buy one of these, tackle.
We need the milkshake maker.
Oh,
Yes.
of course. All right, Mr. Cheatham, I think we're done. Mr. Cheetah.
Oops, I think he died.
Why do y'all always assume the worst things?
I work in a funeral home. Business. I just paid you money. I'm trying to get business.
Granted, we do sell coffins too. Did you not see the window out front? It says coffins right on the window.
Oh, see?
But it looks like he's passed out with the safe wide open. He likes his milkshakes a bit too much. But if he ain't gonna do his job right, then I ain't gonna do mine right. Y'all stay right here for just a moment. I'm gonna go check to see if there's a warehouse manager back here.
I want to know what turtle beans are. Is that not kind of frightening? You're not going to take home for
What
souvenir?
are they? No. Turtle beans?
Turtle beans.
Zipper cream southern peas?
Well, yeah. What's a turtle bean? Is that something we need?
No, it's not.
Mix?
Let's
Uh-oh.
see what's in the back.
Oh.
Tiptoe. We don't want to wake him. He'll charge us.
But trust me, he's out once like
Oh,
this
the
right
butcher
here
block.
is Sam. He's our butcher. Go ahead and order your meat, dairy needs like your milk, eggs, butter, cheese, spring chicken, beef, sausage heads, pork, turkey, bacon, and cured ham. Miss, do you like your chickens live or boiled?
No, neither.
Oh, well, trick question, we do both. If
Okay.
you do get them live though, you have to chase them out the door yourself.
Oh.
Also, I would not recommend that 5-cent sausage. You see, Sam should have told me when he put in it, and I'm telling y'all really don't want to know.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome to our warehouse.
Goodness.
I do know this is a lot to take in. Mr. Hamblin, he does pride himself on his collections. In fact,
Wow.
this man could literally be classified as a hoarder. See, I got long until that warehouse manager does come careening through here. So how about we get started with something we all have in the house. Y'all know what this thing is, right?
Oh. The broom.
Yep, a broom. It's for you to sweep, sweep, sweep.
You're not going to put us to work, are you? You're not going to put us to work, are you?
No.
Okay.
Unlike most people around here, I ain't gonna make the little ones interns, and I ain't gonna make you lift a finger. Like I said, I only do it unless, well, there's an easy task. That's why I made you use the corn sugar at front. Of course, you ain't gotta do this though, because with these next innovations, you can throw this right out your door. This is our Rex model vacuum cleaner. All you gotta do is place that center nozzle right down onto the ground. See that handle up there? You pull it on up. It sucks up a whopping 1 inch of dirt at a time. Which means 5 hours later, your house is still a complete mess. But by the end of the day, your house is kind of clean. I can tell you're not impressed because neither am I. This model right here, though, don't come out until leisure model. All you gotta do is push it. See those pistons right up there? They create microstructures that would suck up all the dirt. By the end of the day, your house is completely spotless. Though if y'all have stairs, I suggest getting both models because this weighs 65 pounds. Pushing it down the stairs would be like pushing a boulder down a rocky mountain. Now folks, what's the worst day of the week?
Monday.
Monday. Do y'all know why it's Monday?
No.
They have to go back to school and work.
You ain't wrong. But school sounds like you have problems, Zoe. Wash day.
Oh.
They see it wouldn't be such a problem if the soap that turned my whites all pearly and white didn't turn clean up to my hands as blue as the sky, hence the nickname the Blue Monday Blues. This right here will cut out the middleman. This is our goat-powered treadmill that's attached to a washing machine to make it a goat-powered washing machine.
Oh my God.
Yep. All you gotta do is get Nelly right up here. You top 3 carrots and you watch her go.
Oh my gosh.
Don't have a goat, that's alright. You can use a dog. Ain't got a dog, use a kid. Don't got a kid, you can use a spouse to try and get back into the house. Now, sir, with all of these new innovations, y'all gentlemen realized you had a lot more free time. What better way to spend that free time than to learn how to ride a bicycle? Alright, on the levels here. These designs, they do look very intimidating. But you see, they weren't always like that. It all began in 1817 with a man by the name of Karl von Drais. Now, Baron von Drais, he is a baron in Germany who had a big garden that he would walk around every single day. He got bored of it because, of course he did, he's a baron. So, he took a pole, 2 wooden wheels, and a handlebar. Then he proceeded to get down it and scoot around like he had errands to do. Everyone and their mothers laughed at him, but soon they realized that he didn't care, and they wanted one. He began to mass produce them, calling them the Dryzine, or what we know in America as the hobby horse. Then we made the bone shaker. Y'all know what a bone shaker is? Oh, y'all lucky few. You see, the bone shaker is that wooden and metal contraption that looked like a hobby horse. But we took it down St. Augustine's cobblestone streets, it shook the bones straight out of our skins.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't really, but it felt like it. We had a French man who took one quick look at that design, picked it up, threw it out the door, and made that thing right up there. That is our high-wheeled penny farthing. Ladies and gentlemen, do not ask me what he's thinking when he made it, because there's no brake. There's no seat. That big wheel is in the front, the little one's in the back. You're standing up all pedaling on this thing. If you were to hit a bump, crack, minor inconvenience, anything of the sorts, basic physics! The big wheel would stop, but the little one would keep on going. You're not sure the wheel was around, it's right in the back of the head. Got so bad, got its nickname the Skull Cracker for a good reason. Should have been legalized, but it wasn't. There was a regulation put into place that you couldn't ride one of these, at least not without a bicycle license. That's why when Mr. Flagler made the Alcazar Hotel, he put a bicycle academy in the back of it so that way people could learn how to ride one of those monstrosities. Why, I have no idea. Then we made this one right up here. This is our high-wheeled safety bicycle. Has a brake, has a seat, the little wheels in the front and the big ones in the back. And folks, I just so happen to like you all at the height you're at. So I'm asking you to stay exactly where you are because I'm going to get George to lower the bike for you.
How do you even get up on it?
I'll explain it in a moment. Miss Zoe, you see, I do have a bit of a problem. My intern George up there, he has selective hearing and he won't listen to me. But of course, with you being of such high clientele, maybe you can get him to lower the bike for me. All I need you to do is call up his name. He'll know what it's for.
George.
Yep.
George, can you lower the bike?
There you go.
You got the touch.
Lower it? Of course he ain't. Sorry, he's the boss's cousin. George, you better not give me that look. You only make this and making it work.
It's tall.
Alrighty, sir, get on.
No.
Oh, I'm good.
Alright, I can see the look of fear in your eyes. So that is our best place to go. But I'll give y'all a crash course, literally, metaphorically. If you want to get on, you have to get a good run start. If you don't, you're going to fall face first. Once it's sturdy enough, do you see this pedal right over here? Just want to lift yourselves up and over like you were getting on a horse.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
see right here is a piece of leather with a metal bar underneath it. You surely can read between the lines. While you're zipping around, you forget one important question you got on it. How do you get off? People at this point will tell you you find a patch of grass and pray. What you actually have to do is grip onto the brake real tight. If you slow down or come to a complete stop, and you lift yourself back and slip right off. Did that, you would be the MV law. If not, remember the patch of grass I was talking about. Now, ladies, unfortunately, because of our skirts and frocks, we weren't allowed to ride one of these. They would get caught to the wheel. But the gentlemen, they made something we could actually ride. It's safer, slower, doesn't even require a license. It's our adult tricycle. Yes, the adult tricycle. Ladies, I would not feel too bad about it. I'd rather be embarrassed and get my skull cracked up.
Exactly.
That's a personal offense to you gentlemen. Now, amongst all our industrial sized goods, we do have our custom orders. Custom orders, that's right. Custom orders are usually given to us by richer folk who wants things to be custom made. In fact, this vanity is one of them. Y'all have a guess on who commissioned this?
Flagler.
Yep, Henry Morrison Flagler. Step one foot to this town? Sure, tired of hearing his name. Y'all don't live here. Mr. Flagler, he commissioned this for his Ponce de Leon Hotel. Well, when he commissioned it, how do I put this lightly? He threw a big fit whenever he saw it. But I didn't understand why at first. It's a nice looking vanity. It has real marbling, a big old mirror, and mahogany carvings. Turns out that he didn't want it to be made out of mahogany. He wanted it to be made out of cherry wood. There was miscommunication, and we made it out of mahogany instead. The reason he got so upset was because
Close enough.
it would cost a bit more to move up to the Ponce than the one he originally wanted. In order for me to put in perspective, this would take about 12 men plus pulley systems to even get it up the second floor of the Ponce de Leon. The other one would probably take 8 men plus those pulley systems. And he made us remake it. This one stays here, the other one is all the way up in the Ponce. Of course, we also just so happen to have portraits. These portraits behind me ain't going anywhere specific. They're actually here for references. See, half the money goes to the artisans who go out of their way to make the portraits. The rest comes to us for, of course, supplying it and supplying the supplies for the frames. Of course, we have 2 of our U.S. presidents right over here, and this empty frame for whenever Mr. Hamlin gets his all fixed up and pretty. But that does beg the question. Do you all know who Mr. Flagler is?
Build hotels and railroads.
He did build up the railroads, you're right about that, but I'll give you a quick rundown because I ain't got 5 hours to explain the whole thing. See, Henry Morrison Flagler, second richest man in the world, was a co-founder alongside John D. Rockefeller for the Standard Oil Company.
Oh.
Came down here in 1885 on his second honeymoon with his second wife, Ida Alice. Fell in love with this place and came back in 1888 to build up the Ponce de Leon Hotel. However, when he came down here and built up the hotel, he realized he needed somebody who could locally supply it. And who better to go to than the local general store? Mr. Hamlin said, "Of course, Mr. Flagler, I'll help you with your kitchen needs, your lighting, your furniture, just so long as the price is right." Well, being the second richest man gets you somewhere around here, and the rest is history. We supplied all those fancy hotels downtown. We even supplied the jail right across the street. Must charge this man. Now, Mr. Flagler, he didn't stop here. Neither did we. Once he built up those railroads and he went out further into Florida, we followed along with him. And now we have clients all the way out in Miami, Palm Beach, Key West, Daytona, even all the way out in Nessa in the Bahamas. It's because of him that we're the largest store in St. Augustine and the 3rd largest in all of Florida. It's because of Mr. Hamlin that you get to see everything back here. With my boss's newfound wealth, he has a knack for buying one of every item he ever sold. In fact, he is still buying one of every item he ever sells, and we are running out of space to put this stuff. So that's why, to save us the headache of having to find another warehouse so quickly, me and my cohorts, we sell the most antique items we can to anyone who happens to stumble back here. Bessie is no different. Bessie! See, we call her that because we also like to call her our lightweight portable pantry. As you can see, she is about as light
Whoa.
as a cow. This is what you would use in the back back your wagon. Did you need your bread, cake, meal, sugar, flour, spice, rainwater, coffee? Yes, the clock that worked about 2 times a day. Now I'm saying this is an antique and going out of style because of all those automobiles coming out. Heavens forbid you couldn't put one of these in the back of your automobile. If you did, you were going really fast and it fell off, you'd have a lot of problems, especially if somebody was behind you. This right here does cost a pretty penny, but I'm willing to lower it about $15 to $10 at least. You can use it as your normal pantry, or you can throw it at somebody. Honestly, I'm curious about it. Y'all be interested?
Pass. Too heavy to carry home.
Alrighty, well.
Yeah, we don't have cars.
If you would like to tell Mr. Hamlin about how much of a good job I did, you missed him not too long ago. He just left.
Oh.
But you can go talk to the other town gossip and my good friend, Mr. Tripp. Trip Advisor.
No.
I'm more than happy to gobble on about your business. Trust me. Whatever you say about me, we'll go straight to Mr. Hamlin. I learned the hard way. Whenever spelling my name, it's Tillie, not Y. Ugh, I'm tired.
Oh no, it's Tilly,
But
but not with a Y.
we do actually have more objects from here. We have our hall of washing machines. Around the corner is a red cart kinetoscope and a party line that you can listen in on. If y'all have any questions, please do not be afraid to ask. I'll be cleaning up around y'all. My name is Miss Tilly. I'd like to thank you all for shopping at CFM Hardware. Hope to see y'all again very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
These are old washing machines, so
Wow. Can I complain about doing laundry?
Bubbles!
that's where the bubbles came from.
Bubbles!
There's random bubbles floating up there. See, now we're getting through the years. Up there. Okay, that was 1920. So when Grandma was born. But she still
Aunt Mickey actually had one where you had to crank a handle and it switched around the tub and then you put it through the roller to wring it out.
Yeah.
And it went into the bucket on the other side to rinse it. And that's while we were still on Elm Street.
Nice.
So, yeah, during my time, she still used that.
No. She said, don't touch.
Oh yeah.
Well, look, it's a mobile bakery.
Ooh, let's get some bread. Maybe they have some like we had last night.
Gas powered engine. Camera. Banjo. It says, look here.
Everything you could possibly want.
Are you tall enough? No, it's tall air. Oh boy.
Do y'all have any questions for me?
No, I don't think so.
I'm still trying to figure out what the turtle beans are.
Oh.
Honestly,
Right.
I haven't even heard of half those beans ever since I started working here.
Yeah, well, good.
Do you have any questions for me, Miss Lover? I'm sorry.
No.
What about you, sir? Do you have any questions for me?
I do not.
Oh, there we go.
What about you, ma'am? Any other questions?
Nope, nope.
Alright, then. Well, y'all all take care. You come back and see me, folks.
Thank you.
No problem, darling.
Oh my gosh. This is cool. Now this is my idea of a history museum. Oh, there we go. Well, the rest of our money Zoe will spend here with the fruits and veggies.
In the days before the automobile and paved roads, families lived isolated and solitary lives, with a general store tying the scattered farms into a community. Not just a place to buy goods, but a social center and means of passing along news of crops, coming events, new births, community gossip, and politics.
Okay, feet tired.
Oh, when will I learn? When will I learn?
What?
Push their way
Don't use it.
further and further down the road.
Oh.
I'm listening to you. Oh, hold on a minute.